Hey Bears fans, the energy around the team is ramping up as we move deeper into the preseason. The buzz is undeniable, and with every practice, every snap, the questions multiply. Who is going to step up and cement their spot? Which rookies will emerge as genuine contributors? The excitement around players like Luther Burden is palpable. He's expected to get a decent amount of playing time, and honestly, that's the kind of opportunity you want to see for a rookie coming into a competitive environment like this. Watching how he adapts to the pace, how quickly he learns the playbook, and how he handles real game situations will give us valuable insight into what kind of impact he could have for the Bears this season. But Burden isn't the only one catching eyes. Midway is another rookie many are watching closely, especially because of the role he could carve out as a running back behind DeAndre Swift. The question everyone wants answered is whether he can hold down that number 2 spot and be a reliable weapon when Swift needs a breather or is dealing with an injury. The running back position is crucial, not just for gaining yards on the ground, but also for adding a dynamic element in the passing game, catching passes out of the backfield, and keeping defenses honest. If Midway can prove he belongs in this offense, it gives the Bears some valuable depth and versatility. It's always fascinating to see how rookies handle the pressure of the NFL, especially during the preseason when they have a chance to show their worth. The coaches are watching every move, every decision, every run and catch. The front office is evaluating who might be ready to contribute now and who might need more time. For fans, it's the first real glimpse of the future of the team, the potential new stars who could shape the Bears' destiny over the next few years. Meanwhile, discussions around the quarterback situation continue to heat up. The spotlight naturally shines on Caleb Williams. There's been chatter, some of it sensational, questioning whether it's time to worry about his performance. That kind of headline is typical in today's media landscape, where grabbing attention often takes priority over measure analysis. But when you peel back the layers, the reality is much less dramatic. Training camp and preseason games are about development and evaluation, not panic. Caleb has a long season ahead to prove himself, and while there will be ups and downs, the true test comes when the regular season kicks off. Fans want to see consistent play, decision-making under pressure, and leadership qualities in their quarterback, especially in a franchise that's been searching for stability at the position. So far, Caleb's preseason reps are crucial to building rhythm and chemistry with his receivers, sharpening timing, and understanding the nuances of the offense. But ultimately, it's the September games where things really count. That's when you separate the contenders from the pretenders. The narrative around Caleb will evolve game by game, and the Bears' fortunes will hinge a lot on how he handles the challenges thrown at him. When we talk about the Bears' receiving core, it's impossible not to dive into the questions about who will be most involved in the passing attack. DJ Moore stands out as the primary target, expected to run a full route tree and be the go-to guy. Even if he's not the flashiest or most explosive receiver on every play, his role will be fundamental in moving the chains and keeping defenses honest. The offense will likely be designed to get him the ball consistently, manufacturing touches to maximize his impact. Following him, players like Rome, Loveland, Zaccheaus, Cole, and Luther will all compete for snaps and targets. Each brings a different skill set to the table, and their usage might fluctuate week to week depending on matchups and game plans. The challenge for the Bears coaching staff is to balance the distribution so that defenses can't key in on just 1 or 2 players. There's a lot of talent and potential, but spreading the ball around is key to keeping the offense unpredictable. Some weeks DJ Moore might dominate, while others could see Loveland or Zaccheaus stepping up as the primary threats. That variability could make Chicago's offense dangerous and tough to prepare for, especially if the rookies can seize their moments and make plays when called upon. Behind all of this is the critical factor of the running game, led by DeAndre Swift. The ground attack is essential for controlling the clock, setting the tone physically, and opening up opportunities in the passing game. Having a reliable RB2 like Midway would be a huge plus for the Bears, allowing them to rotate backs, keep players fresh, and maintain a high level of production. If the run game clicks, it takes a lot of pressure off Caleb and the receivers, making the offense more balanced and harder to defend. Defensively, the Bears are facing challenges too, especially with suspensions and injuries looming over key players. The upcoming Monday night game against the Vikings carries a lot of weight. Even though it might not technically be a must-win, it's the kind of contest that sets the tone for the season. Divisional matchups are always intense, and getting that win at home, particularly with the Vikings missing some weapons and starting a rookie quarterback, gives Chicago an advantage. Winning early helps build momentum, confidence, and sets up a favorable path for the weeks ahead. Losing could put the Bears in a tough spot quickly, staring at a 0-2 record, which is never an easy hole to climb out of. Injuries and suspensions aside, the Bears' roster composition at key positions like tackle is still in flux. Braxton Jones is an interesting piece here. While he's shown promise, the team is still figuring out who will start where, especially on the left side of the offensive line. There's always speculation about trades, especially with players like Braxton, who are in contract years and have had some injury issues. The Bears could potentially field offers for him if they decide to go in a different direction, but that's still uncertain. The presence of young players like AZ Trapillo, Karen Amagi, Darnell Wright, and Theo Benedict gives the Bears some flexibility and competition at tackle spots. Whoever wins those battles will be critical in protecting Caleb and establishing the run game. Looking ahead to the season opener, it's always fun to speculate on the final score and outcome. But beyond that, the bigger picture is what matters most. The Bears have a solid mix of veterans and young talent, and if they can stay healthy and consistent, there's real potential to surprise some people. Players like Loveland have the skill set to make a major impact, especially in the red zone. He's a mismatch nightmare, able to win one-on-one battles and use his athleticism to create scoring chances. While it might be ambitious to expect him to hit huge yardage totals this season, reaching double-digit touchdowns could definitely be within reach if he continues to develop and gets the opportunities. With so many weapons on offense, there are inevitably going to be some players who see fewer targets. Football is a game of matchups and adjustments, and coaches will tailor game plans to exploit weaknesses in opposing defenses. This means some receivers will shine in certain weeks, while others may take a back seat. But the upside is that having depth and multiple playmakers keeps defenses guessing. It also allows the Bears to adapt as the season unfolds, whether that means leaning more on the passing game or grinding it out on the ground. Ultimately, the Bears' success will hinge on execution, staying healthy, and how well the young players transition to the pro level. The preseason offers a glimpse, but it's just a warm-up for what really counts in the regular season. Every snap, every tackle, every catch in those early games will set the tone for what kind of team Chicago is this year. As we move deeper into the Bears' offseason and preseason preparations, there's no denying the mix of optimism and questions that swirl around the team. The offensive scheme looks promising, but the execution is where everything gets tested. Caleb Williams' ability to consistently deliver under pressure is the pivotal factor everyone is watching. His transition from college to the NFL has been smooth in many respects, but the real challenge lies in adapting to the speed and complexity of pro defenses. His rapport with receivers like DJ Moore and Rome will be key, and the chemistry between those players is already beginning to show flashes of brilliance during practice sessions and limited preseason action. One of the more intriguing storylines is how the Bears' offensive line shapes up. The unit's stability is critical not just for protecting Caleb, but for establishing the ground game, which in turn helps open up the passing attack. The competition for starting roles on the line has been intense. Braxton Jones, despite some injury concerns, remains a central figure in this battle. His development is being closely monitored because if he can stay healthy and perform at a high level, it would alleviate a lot of pressure from the coaching staff. But the presence of promising young talents like AZ Trapillo and Karen Amagi keeps the competition fierce. These guys are all vying to make a statement, knowing that their ability to hold or earn a starting job will have a huge impact on the Bears' offensive effectiveness. The right tackle position, anchored by Darnell Wright, appears more settled, but no position is guaranteed in today's NFL, especially with so many talented players waiting in the wings. Theo Benedict's performances in practice have been encouraging, and if he can secure a spot as a reliable backup, that depth could prove invaluable over the course of a long season. Injuries happen, and having capable players ready to step in can mean the difference between maintaining momentum and facing a derailment. Turning back to the skill positions, the wide receiver group is one of the more dynamic and exciting collections of talent the Bears have had in recent years. DJ Moore is undoubtedly the centerpiece, and for good reason. His ability to run crisp routes, gain separation, and make contested catches gives the offense a reliable go-to-target on almost any down. But the depth behind him is equally compelling. Rome has shown flashes of his own brilliance, blending physicality with quickness in a way that challenges defenders on every snap. Loveland, with his size and catch radius, adds a valuable dimension, especially in the red zone, where he could emerge as a primary scoring threat. The rookie receivers are also contributing to this buzz. Luther Burden and Zacchaeus Burton bring fresh energy and athleticism to the group. They're learning fast and pushing veterans to maintain their level of play. This competition fosters an environment where complacency isn't an option, and every player has to bring their A game just to earn snaps. It's an exciting atmosphere for the team and fans alike, because when everyone's competing at a high level, the entire offense benefits. In the backfield, the running game is the engine that drives the offense's rhythm. DeAndre Swift's explosiveness and vision make him a constant threat, not only running between the tackles, but also as a receiver out of the backfield. He's a multi-dimensional weapon who can change the momentum of a game with a single play. Behind him, Monangai is looking to solidify his role. His ability to run hard, absorb contact, and contribute in the passing game could make him a perfect complement to Swift. Depth here is vital, especially over the course of a grinded-out NFL season where durability is as important as talent. One of the biggest challenges facing the Bears will be their divisional matchups, especially early on. The Monday night game against the Vikings carries enormous weight, and while it may not officially be labeled a must-win, the stakes couldn't be higher. Divisional games always come with extra intensity because every win or loss directly impacts playoff positioning. Playing the Vikings at home gives the Bears an advantage, and the fact that Minnesota might be starting a rookie quarterback with one of their top weapons sidelined makes this game a golden opportunity. Winning this opener would do wonders for the team's confidence, especially with the uncertainty surrounding some positions and the still developing chemistry on offense. A loss, on the other hand, could put Chicago in an early hole, facing pressure to win on the road in Detroit the following week. Momentum in the NFL is fragile, and getting off to a strong start can set the tone for the entire season. Defensively, the Bears are working hard to patch up gaps left by injuries and suspensions. Their ability to stay resilient and adapt will be a big factor in how competitive they are against high-powered offenses in the division. Young players are stepping up, showing flashes of the talent that could form the foundation of a solid defense in the coming years. But experience will also matter, especially in late-game situations where composure and discipline are essential. The quarterback competition itself adds another layer of intrigue. Caleb Williams has the starting job for now, but the team's development staff is constantly evaluating all options. The pressure on Caleb to perform consistently is immense, but he also has a strong supporting cast around him to help absorb that pressure. The offensive line, the receivers, the running backs, all have roles to play in ensuring that the quarterback can operate effectively and make plays downfield. When looking at the projected target distribution, it's clear that DJ Moore will lead the group in catches. His role as a primary receiver means the playbook will be designed to get him the ball early and often. Following him, Rome and Loveland figure to see significant targets as well, while players like Zacchaeus Burton and Cole will chip in with important contributions. Luther Burton, despite being a rookie, will likely have fewer targets, but could make big plays when given opportunities. The variation in usage week to week based on matchups means the offense will remain unpredictable, a valuable asset when facing NFL defenses that thrive on anticipating plays. The Bears coaching staff has the delicate task of balancing these talents, figuring out how best to deploy their players to maximize production and keep defenses guessing. In a stunning development that has sent shockwaves through the American football community, the Chicago Bears have reportedly made a move that could alter the dynamics of the NFL as we know it. Sources close to the team suggest that the Bears are considering signing British defensive end EFE OBADA, currently with the Washington Commanders. This potential transfer has sparked a flurry of speculation among analysts and fans alike, as OBADA's unique background and impressive skills have made him a standout figure, not just on the field, but as a symbol of international talent breaking into the traditionally American-dominated sport. The Bears, known for their strategic decisions and hunger to reclaim past glory, seem poised to embrace this opportunity, potentially adding a fresh and dynamic element to their defense. This rumored acquisition could also signal a broader trend in the NFL, where teams increasingly look beyond borders to find hidden gems capable of making a significant impact in the league. The buzz around OBADA's potential move to Chicago is growing louder by the day, with insiders hinting that negotiations are progressing steadily, though no official confirmation has been made public. EFE OBADA's journey from the United Kingdom to the NFL has always been a remarkable story, and the mere possibility of him joining the Bears adds a layer of intrigue that captivates both American and international audiences. His rise through adversity, overcoming personal challenges, and a late start in football compared to many of his peers, exemplifies a narrative of determination and resilience. Analysts suggest that the Bears could benefit immensely from his tenacity and versatility on the defensive line, where he has proven himself capable of disrupting offenses and creating pressure. The team's coaching staff is rumored to be particularly excited about the prospect of integrating OBADA's skill set into their defensive schemes, potentially transforming their pass rush capabilities. This rumored acquisition might also boost the Bears' marketability, as OBADA's international appeal could attract new fans and broaden the NFL's global footprint. While the details remain under wraps, the chatter among insiders implies that Chicago's front office views this as a strategic move with both athletic and commercial upside. The Washington Commanders' stance on the matter has remained notably quiet, fueling further speculation about the seriousness of the Bears' interest and the potential for a high-profile trade or signing. Observers note that OBADA's contract status and performance have made him an attractive candidate for teams looking to enhance their defensive line depth. The Bears, who have faced challenges in maintaining a dominant defense in recent seasons, might see OBADA as a cost-effective yet impactful solution. Meanwhile, fans of the Commanders are left wondering if this star player will indeed make the leap to Chicago, or if the rumors will fizzle out without official moves. Industry insiders suggest that the Bears' willingness to engage in discussions around OBADA is indicative of a broader strategy aimed at blending experienced international talent with their existing roster. This approach could redefine the team's identity and signal a shift towards embracing more diverse player backgrounds, aligning with the NFL's increasing emphasis on global growth and outreach. The buzz around this possible signing continues to intensify, with expectations high for an announcement in the coming weeks. Beyond the field, the possible acquisition of EFE OBADA by the Bears has sparked conversations about the cultural and symbolic significance of such a move in the NFL landscape. OBADA, as one of the few British players to have made a tangible impact in the league, represents a bridge between American football and its expanding international audience. Should this rumor materialize into a confirmed transfer, it would underscore the NFL's ongoing efforts to globalize the sport and tap into emerging markets across Europe. The Bears, a storied franchise with a passionate fan base, might leverage OBADA's unique story to connect with fans overseas and enhance their brand's international presence. Discussions within NFL circles suggest that this move, if completed, could serve as a blueprint for other teams to scout and sign talent from non-traditional football countries. The ripple effects of such a signing could extend far beyond the immediate competitive advantages, influencing how talent pipelines develop globally and how the sport evolves culturally. The anticipation around this potential deal has stirred a sense of excitement that transcends borders, hinting at a new era for both the Bears and the NFL at large. While no official statements have yet confirmed the Bears' interest or OBADA's future, The ongoing rumors have generated a palpable buzz that dominates conversations among fans, analysts, and insiders. The anticipation of what this move could mean for Chicago's defense, the player's career, and the NFL's international ambitions is immense. Speculation abounds about how OBADA's presence might inspire younger players from the UK and other countries to pursue NFL dreams, further enriching the league's talent pool. Industry watchers highlight that the Bears are known for their bold decisions, and adding a player like OBADA fits the profile of a team looking to innovate and challenge conventions. As negotiations, if any, presumably continue behind closed doors, the football world watches eagerly, hoping this rumor transforms into reality. Such a signing would not only bolster the Bears on the field, but also elevate the league's global narrative, positioning the NFL as a truly international sporting phenomenon. Until official news breaks, the excitement remains a compelling rumor, a beacon of possibility for the Bears and the broader football community. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.